What up, everybody? It is Mike over here at Got Soul, New York. Let's go check out the big names and see what's inside. Let's go. All right, we have here Mr. Sanchez, the most famous out of the Common Hype boys. Would you say the most famous?
Most notable.
Bryce is really popular. It's really hard to beat.
Yeah, it's hard to beat him.
Okay, I want to ask you just about the sneaker game. It's changed so much since, obviously the early days.
Yeah.
How is it for you guys where you guys are really like stretching on top, where you're doing the YouTube thing and the business is booming, right? You got 2 locations. How's somebody in your guys' area thinking of growth and what's next, right?
Luckily for us, we got 3 of us. So to be able to do it together and be able to grow and maintain everything at the same time, you only have to do that with a good team. So luckily, we built a good team. We got great employees that can run the stores where we're going. So if we didn't have that, we have to deal with where we're going.
That'd be tough, right?
100%.
Where do you see the sneaker game going? Because right now margins are tight. Everybody's wholesaling. You got to buy every size of everything. It's not like it used to be pick and choosy.
It's a buyer's market.
It's a buyer's market.
It's good prices for us, and it's good prices for customers that want shoes. So
don't you feel like
right here? It's kind of nice, honestly.
Yeah, because you have the customers now. Yeah. So who cares if you're making $20-$50 on a dunk?
That's what I'm saying. If they get a good price, we can buy for a good price. Everybody in the process makes money. It's easy.
What's the future look like for you? Because you're the man of the business. I know you think big. So what's your dream?
I don't know, man. 5 years we could be doing anything at this point. I didn't think we'd have a second store by now. So
right.
Anything could happen at this point. See where it goes.
All right,
see where the journey takes us.
I love it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
All right, we have the most famous Common Hype affiliate, Bryce. I think you're the most popular. I've been following you for a while, and I think what you've been doing and the content and how you try to capture people and the masses, you do such an amazing job.
Thank you.
So out of all the brothers, I see your talent with the camera and the videography. So I was talking to the Thrill Sanchez, and just really more about business, but on your side, it's more the videography. It's the imagery. It's just everything. How do you, in your mind, where do you see it going more, right? Because you're more focused on the YouTube side, no?
Yeah, I would just consider it all the marketing. It's a big deal now though. Basically, when we started with the YouTube, it was more of an entertainment basis. Now,
right.
A lot of the stuff that we're doing with our own private label and stuff, it's more direct marketing to kind of a consumer. So kind of finding the balance between the entertaining content and the content that you want to push someone to ultimately kind of
right from product marketing to video entertainment.
Yeah, it's a lot more general. So when you get to trying to sell something, you have to narrow it down to a more specific niche. But you want to be able to kind of grow the 2 simultaneously, and grow your general audience, and then hopefully your audience that's consuming grows with it. So
how do you do both though? Because I find that I follow you for a while now. It's so time consuming to do product video and product photos and models and getting the teams and the people around you guys, and then go to New York City, record a Got Soul video and do this and do that. I mean,
the traveling definitely stumps us a little bit.
Right.
Kind of only having 4 or 5 working days a week to be able to work on all that stuff and then be traveling on the weekends. So
and have a life in between.
Yeah, it's just kind of time management, but ultimately the end goal has kind of always still been the same. We have very high expectations for ourselves. So
how's the
There's not really
dream?
much of a switch up. It's just the intensity at which we do it.
Right.
We also have a team now. Like I used to do it all by myself.
Yeah.
So now we have guys
You can
that
pay for it. You can afford it. You can do some
Exactly.
stuff.
Yeah, it helps.
Where do you see yourself going with Common Hype, with the YouTube, with what's your dream, your strategy?
Just growing as big as we can, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
See how big it
there's
can
so
go.
much stuff that we have planned that we just haven't even
And that's what
announced or like talked about yet. So it's hard to like really narrow it down to one thing because we're just doing so many
much.
different things right now.
it can go any way.
Yeah, exactly. But it also, you have to pay attention to like when you're expanding, also keeping focus on the things that are already making you money and bringing you traction. You can't get too diverted because you don't want to like fix what's not broken, basically.
Right.
So being able to manage everything and then on top of that put extra energy into the other stuff.
Man, you guys are moving fast. I've never seen anybody like you guys doing. Like you said, the team, you need a team to do it.
Yeah.
Really proud of you guys. So I hope to see more out of you guys.
Okay, man.
Thanks,
Thank
bro.
you.
All right, everybody. We got Qias, Omar in the building here at Got Soul.
Yes, sir.
So you're not a typical reseller. You're more YouTuber.
Yeah.
We would
People
say.
think I'm a reseller, but I'm really not. To be
Do
honest.
you kind of buy, sell traders, or just?
So I have a partnership with Whatnot, and I mean part of Whatnot is selling. So here and there I'll buy a couple shoes to sell it, but majority of the time I just break even.
So find you on Whatnot.
Yeah, find me on.
And you got a stream going on over there.
Yeah,
How's
pretty
that going? Because they're trying to get into the game.
Yeah, it's good for me. It's a great partnership. Again, I don't really like profit too much as far as like items of selling, but I get to go live and interact with my audience, which is great, and I get to give them steals and deals, so it's fun.
It's nice. I think of it as like a reseller side, like
Yeah.
as a store owner. Like instead of having a store, I'll just do Whatnot. But Whatnot's not always that enough stream. You got to hit
Yeah.
every stream, your
I
own
think
website, eBay.
I think it's good for Whatnot's good for like if you have a store and there's just like items that's been sitting there for months and it's collecting dust. Why not throw it on Whatnot, get rid of it, and move on to the next product?
So as a young YouTuber, you found fame really early, and I think in the sneaker game where it was kind of like still
Yeah.
nobody really knew about it. It was
Yeah.
like pre-corona,
Yeah.
and you were making your funny skits, and then after you were trying to get more serious and the evolution was happening, I don't think people appreciated that.
Yeah.
Right? And now I feel like you got this niche where it's like the shows, the content, the shoes, the people appreciate you and they love you. You grew a whole new following.
Yeah.
Because every channel, if you guys don't know this, he's got other channels. They
Yeah.
all have 1 million followers. They all have subscribers.
Yeah.
And so you're just like this sensation. I'm just curious, what do you see next, right?
I mean, for me, bro, honestly, I'm just always about making the content. So any like thing that I could think of or ideas that I can make come to life, I'm all about it. But as far as like what's next, like again, the content, just banging out content, seeing what's trending, what's going on, whether it's launching a podcast or doing the skits or whatever it is. I mean, business ideas, there's some I got in the works. I'd rather not, give it out there yet. I gotta
Keep
wait
them
for the
out. Let's keep
announcement.
those secret.
But I just always got to be consistent with the content. That's the most important for me.
Yeah, definitely. And now I see you go to Dubai and these guys got some crazy sneaker collections. You're doing some really crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, how is it like? I mean, you're just meeting all the famous people in the world. How cool is that?
It's cool because I get to like meet people that I used to like look up to in the sneaker game that I wanted like collections like them, stuff like that. Perfect pair. These guys and it's cool, man. The sneaker community, everyone's really chill. Everyone's really humble. Like I know some of the people with the biggest sneaker collections are some of the most humble people I've ever met.
Never know about them.
And then it's the dudes with like 50 pairs who flex. Like it's just like crazy how money doesn't change people, and I've learned that over the years.
Right. Just exposes them what they really are.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that you're bringing like the sneaker culture to like the Middle East, and you and 2Js are really pushing that because it's all over. China's getting big, and everywhere is getting really big with the American culture, sneakers, Michael Jordan, and you're like in the forefront. I don't know if you see that, but I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you really are there at the end of it.
Yeah,
so.
for sure, man. I appreciate that, bro.
No problem,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I hope I see you in the next event.
Of course,
Thanks,
of
man.
course.
All right, we got the legendary Brandon Yamo, Common Hype. Now, you didn't start just by yourself, right?
Initially, yes, but this whole process, no. No, we've always had help. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, how old were you when you wanted to start sneakers or get into sneakers?
I think this is 2018, 2017, maybe.
Okay.
I think 2017.
And what made it click like, okay, I'm gonna start reselling sneakers? Because nobody really knows that beginning for you, right? I've never heard anybody really ask you how it all kind of started.
No, when I first started, I think it was a Blue Tint 350 off Adidas.
Yeah? You hit.
I didn't make much money off it because it was only going for like $260 after, so I think I made like $40 or something like that. My brother has always been into shoes,
Right.
but no, I bought it because I liked it and I wanted it, and then people were like, "Yo, this actually resells." So I was looking at it, I was like, "Do I want to wear this for $260 or would I sell it for $260?" And then that's when the kind of spark got
Right.
interesting to me because I've always liked 350s. 350s are comfortable. Same with the Ultra Boost.
They are.
Like, so one of my, to this day, my favorite shoes of all time is the Adidas Ultra Boost. The Cream 1.0 to be specific. So I love that shoe. I love the comfortability of it. So that's where my passion kind of came from shoes, and ultimately led to, okay, I want to do this. Because at the end of the day, you have to love what you do.
Right.
If you don't love shoes, then you can't really resell shoes. Like, you can love the money and the money you make from it, but you can't fall in love with the industry, the culture, the events, and coming out to stuff like this. It's just hard.
And now that you got the store, how did the store come about then?
Yeah, the store came about. We had a semi-decent, we had like 10,000 Instagram followers at the time on my other resale.
Prior selling sneakers
Right, exactly.
already.
So, and we had a pretty big influence in Arizona. We just used to sell to all the stores in Arizona. So after that, we were just like, okay, we're wholesaling to these guys. We know what they sell for in store. Why can't we do the same with the same social media following? And that's kind of what we did. Opened a standalone store. And it really kicked off with the YouTube and the social platforms and stuff like that. So the in-store traffic has always been for standalone.
Right.
It's like hit or miss. And for my store owners who know that, have a standalone store, you can probably relate. Whereas Wallfronts, it's more natural foot traffic, just obviously a lot more overhead. So building that social presence allowed us to really focus on the in-store experience with people, but then also the online experience, which who are following because they're like, okay, I have now somewhere else to trust. So maybe they didn't trust the StockX or the Goats or whatever the platform.
Because the Dallas video initially blew you guys up, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you guys didn't know, I was on that Dallas video at one time. You were interviewing me and asking us questions, where are you guys from and whatnot. And now it's reversed. Now the role's reversed, right?
Yeah, not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
No problem. I hope we get up there, right? I hope that this has the same effect.
100%.
Now, where is it for you? Because it's like chaos, right? When I'm watching you guys, I'm following you guys, I just see like the two shops. You guys are traveling everywhere. Everybody's doing something. I know without the team, you wouldn't be able to do it. For you, where do you constantly try to find your place in it all, right? Because it's like, they need leadership, right? We need
it's tough. Yeah, I'm so used to doing everything hands-on. In the past year or so, I've tried to take a step back and delegate more, which is ultimately scale our business.
That's how you have to do it, right?
Yeah,
something we got to learn.
Yeah, and I'm not a control freak or anything, so when we bring people on, we're very trustworthy with them. We're like, hey, this is what you're going to have to do. We trust you to get all your stuff done, and I trust you to handle that stuff by yourself. I mean, I could have somebody buy from me if I really wanted to. In terms of the stuff I need to do is probably just really focus on being, I guess, the face of the brand for someone to, make that connection with when they see us out in New York, on Instagram.
Yeah, they love it.
Or something, right? Exactly. So, yeah, we've got a great team, like a fantastic team that Bryce is really good with the content, Drew's great with the marketing stuff, and then we all kind of fill in where we have to fill in. And as our team continues to expand, it's just going to allow me to do less with the day-to-day and more on the focus of the growth and how we can actually take this, to the levels that we want to take it.
I can't wait till you get past that and we can talk about like those challenges and getting through it and that experience you're getting. Because the reality is, the big picture is you're not watching yourself getting through it, but you guys are getting through the hardest parts of growth, right?
We literally have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's literally zero clue.
People think they do. Nobody does.
No, nobody does. And nobody teaches about the business. Nobody teaches about taxes and cash flow management and inventory management. And
culture and employees.
30, 60, 90 inventory day rules and, reorganizing your warehouse when you realize you're out of room and expansion. I mean, nobody teaches that stuff. So you just have to, we made so many mistakes. We literally have zero clue.
No, I see. When you guys get a fake shoe, it hurts you guys. And I think you're big. You know what I mean? And those are effectful. Those affect your business in so many ways.
One bad customer experience, one fake shoe that accidentally hits a floor that gets sold. I mean, anything that can just ruin it.
What is the next step then, I guess, for Arizona? I mean, do we want to go international? Do we want it to be a multi-store? Do we want it to be like a...
Yeah, nationwide first.
Right.
Or international. I think stay within Arizona, build our culture there, build our customer base there.
Stay west.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to get out of state.
East side likes you, man. East Coast likes you.
I know they do. It's just so far. So
It
something
is.
happens where we have to fly. I mean,
Time zone, everything's different.
exactly. So then again, hiring regional managers and stuff like that. But we're not even close to any of that stuff. Really just focusing on the e-com, the social growth still, short form and long term form content, and then focus as much as possible on just delivering the best consumer experience.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I hope to come out to Arizona and check you guys out, check out the facility, see what's up, and thanks, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks for giving me your time.
Yeah.
No problem,
Make sure
man.
you guys subscribe if you guys are not already. Or follow or like this video, comment.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, we went in there. We got to check out all the big names, all the who's. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Catch you guys on the next video.